Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome in. Hope everybody's doing well. I had a fight with my audio for a while, but it's now all working. I can now hear the Switch audio once again. Thank you, Comet. Comet ended up helping me. It took way too long. I spent hours trying to get it to work. Finally it works. Finally it works. So that's the good news. That's the good news. But otherwise, hi Gar, hi Alex, hi Daniel. Also, thank you for the subscription. Who else? Hi Caleb, hi Comet. I think you were coming in as I was saying thank you, Comet. My audio works because of Comet. We can all say thank you, Comet. Oh, so when we get over to the Switch audio with the game, if the audio needs to be turned up, turned down, y'all just let me know and I'll make the adjustments, because I was doing way too much trying to get it to work. So I deleted the source and added it, I think 3 or 4 different times. So it is where it is. And we're going to find out together if it's any good. But we'll make the adjustments as needed. We're going to play Tamagotchi first. We're going to check in. I've had Tamagotchi open since yesterday, actually. And as I've been working on the audio, I've been using that music to try and test things, and I kept seeing a lot of different action. So hopefully it's still popping when we actually get into it here in a second. I see on the screen right now, Daniel, you're waving at me. You are currently waving at me. One of the things I was also doing before getting on here was on my Stream Deck. I guess Gar and Comet would probably be the only ones here that would understand this. But you could set icons for each of the buttons, and I was doing that, and I thought I had them all programmed because they're all right there. But as I've been clicking them, the first time I click it, at least for the ones that are on this page, they're all disappearing. So when I clicked the countdown one, it disappeared and it reverted back to the blank, no icon. Weird. So something I'll keep an eye on. It otherwise hasn't been an issue for the ones that are on the main front page. It's the ones that are inside the folders. I don't know why it's doing that. So we'll see. I'm gonna click over to this one. Okay, when I clicked off of it, it changed back. And when I clicked the Switch, it didn't remove it. I'm just gonna say that the Stream Deck is weird and janky, because that seems to have been the addition that threw off the audio too. So, but I was also having a hard time picking some of the icons, because some of them just didn't feel like they fit. So I don't have an icon for this one.
Deep freeze!
But it's here.
Deep freeze!
Exactly, deep freeze. You can use GIFs. I saw that. I downloaded a plugin that had animated GIFs. Nothing really excited me after I downloaded it. But I'll play around with it. There were a few icons for Pokemon that were in there. So I do have a little Pokeball for the Pokemon sounds that we'll have over time. Currently, the only one that I have in there is me when I get the middle bed. The music will play. But we'll have some other ones. But at least this, I think it pops out to me more. But we're gonna play Xenoblade today, Comet. We're playing Xenoblade. Can't you see the category you set? What's that? I don't know. I think it's really similar to Webkins. It sounds like garbage. Sorry, I got really thirsty, so I was chugging water after I said it. It's like Webkins. And then I set my water down on an edge. There we go. Then that's a good spot for it to sit. Okay. We're gonna play Tomodachi. And then when we get bored here, which could be in 5 minutes, it could be in an hour. Who knows? Who knows? We'll move into Sword and Shield and we'll pick up DLC. We'll do a quick run through of like what I've last done in Shield. See, since she's still freaking out. Okay, let's get into the game while I talk about Sword and Shield a little bit. And just like that.
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
She played me.
My name is
Also,
Linda.
I'm gonna turn the YouTube music off now. I should have done that while we were sitting in this screen anyways. But like I said, if I need to adjust the game audio, let me move to that one too, so it's a little easier for me. Just let me know and I'll bump it up or I'll bump it down. It's, if anything, it should be low. So I lied to you? I did lie to you, of course. But I didn't technically lie to you. I lied to you now.
Meh.
Meh. Right. Luna didn't love her. I did see that a fight had broken out. I didn't see who was in the fight. So Ryan, who were you fighting with earlier?
I'm in the middle of a fight.
It doesn't exist. So... Okay. Who are you fighting with?
I'm in the middle of a fight.
Who are you fighting with? Tell me. I'll leave you to it. Just tell me who you're fighting with. Lenora.
Hey.
Oh, me. He's fighting with me. He has a reason to be upset? Oh, God. Is it because I told Ryan I was going to play Xenoblade and I'm not? Okay, so comment, I'll show you this. So like we've made it this far. Click it. I'm actually kind of wanting to. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of want to. I just feel like with it being midnight, I'm like, am I getting sucked in for way too long? Because like we're gonna have to get through the tutorial first, and you know me. I love to take my time. Yeah, it is fucking late. Yeah, it's already midnight.
Okay, I'll go try to patch things
Still
up.
good friends. So me and Ryan apparently were beefing. So that's kind of why I was like, well, let's just do Tomodachi. Which, mind you, Comet's the one who also suggested Tomodachi. Comet literally said, yay, time for Tomodachi life. And then moving into the Sword and Shield DLC, I think will be nice because like this game will die out very.
He was honest and
This game's
apologized.
apparently
I guess Austin has a really big
first
heart,
name and everything.
and now I feel my own heart beating fast, with feelings of love. Am I
Crazy.
falling for Austin after all?
Twice? You're imagining.
Yeah. I do have
Hi,
a
Moss
pretty
Green City.
active
Hope you're doing
imagination.
well. Ryan is thirsty. He just doesn't know that me and Milo have a thing going on right now, I guess. I think it was a little obvious what I was more excited for. Yeah, the Sword and Shield DLC. You said whatever I do, never play Xenoblade. Peony equals sexy. I hope Petey ends up seeing the title, even if he doesn't join us. I know he goes back and watches some of the VODs. So hopefully he'll have gone back to this one.
Thank you.
Or at least just simply seen the title. He doesn't even have to watch it. I'm playing Shield. Yeah, so you're putting me back on track to what I was about to talk about too. So,
This is
Wait.
Kukui, reporting from the scene. Happiness levels have been
Oh.
raised over 100 times, so as you can see, Bear residents have gathered to show their appreciation of Pope Farm Boy.
Okay. Glad that happened. You and Peony in the back.
We give you.
On opposite sides, matching. Thanks.
And that's all from here.
Let's not forget that Brock and Kukui could be rebranded at any moment. They could be rebranded at any moment. But so what I've done with Shield is I've played through all of the main story, and that was literally it. And then I stopped playing. So we're gonna be picking up right there and jumping straight into fresh DLC, because I need to finish those games out so that I can start actually like using them again. As completed files. So I've also never finished the DLC all the way through, so it'll be fun. But we'll go and we'll focus on, is the Crown Tundra that has Peony, right? It's not the Isle of Armor. Either way, we're going to where whichever one Peony is at. I believe it's Crown Tundra. But y'all will point me in the right direction. I have no doubts there. Y'all are boring once again. Shocker. Who's surprised? Who's surprised? Who's surprised?
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
Crown Tundra. Okay, that's what I thought. What's Leon got on his mind? Love. Rocky is a hot mess. You never finished Sword and Shield DLC either. Well, we'll finish it together maybe. You guys can play along if you want.
I can't explain it, but Marshall is on my mind all the time lately. Huh. I never really thought of Marshall in that way before.
Sounds like love to me.
Hearing you think it's love is making me wonder.
Not ultra friends. That's not okay. Well, that's not what I meant. Surge, what do you have going on? A game? A game is afoot. The design of Calyrex annoyed you? Well, yes. That's the right opinion to have. It is rather off-putting. I don't remember what kept me from finishing it. I must not have just he could go for some fruit. Baby, you are the fruit. You are the island fruit. Delicious. He really loved it. Even better than the daddy's milk. Baby, you are the visuals. He's so silly. I want to keep feeding him. Do you like pancakes? You seem like a pancake kind of girl. I love pancakes, but I agree with what Gar said earlier. I'd prefer waffles over pancakes because I like the little grooves to get the butter in. Beautiful, stunning, great work, Surge. Is there anybody you haven't met on the island yet? Actually, there's a better way of me seeing that. I need to just set you down. I'm just trying to set you down. Surge. And then I should go and push me and Peony to get, not me and Peony. Where are your relationships, dude? Oh, there's actually quite a few. Oh, you haven't met Luna? Are there any other IRLs you haven't met? Technically, would Nolan count? Can we call him an IRL? Where's Luna? There's Luna. Oh yeah, Luna's in a bad mood too because of his conversation with Miss Lady just sent. Has Luna just not been meeting people? Luna's been sidetracked with his relationship. Hi Ube, welcome in. Me with some Nutella. So peanut butter too. So I love peanut butter on waffles. I love peanut butter on waffles. I just don't really care for, of course he's talking about the daddy's milk. I just don't really care for Nutella myself. Exactly. Dynamax Adventures is what like I want to be able to do with like having completed the
I like your vibe, Lieutenant Surge.
with the file and the DLC. Even if like at a minimum we're not finished with DLC, like we need to have a team usable. Well, I mean, all my Pokemon are in home. I can move folks back, but all right, let's go dump some money at the wishing fountain, and then I'm gonna go talk to Milo. Honestly, I might even harass Peony a little bit. Where am I? Am I at the end of the list? Yeah. It's a good thing we patched it up. Wants to marry! Wants to marry!
Oh, Milo.
Stan. Kapka.
Then get married!
Galagalic wedding.
We would love to have a wedding. Where is it? Where's the button?
Hello?
Hello? Are we gonna see Genshin? Not Genshin,
Yes,
Xenoblade?
Genshin Impact. By Blizzard Entertainment.
Right. Thank you, Overwatch. Are you enjoying the hopscotch? Yeah, right, the echo. Comments enjoying the stream and streaming with us.
Yes, yes.
And you guys can look forward to this during peak. This is how we're gonna play peak.
Not comments obsessed with Switch Overwatch.
Marshall's got something going on. Marshall's watching me.
Wait. Is this being cute to you? Is this being cute?
Not at all. Is that? Oh, that's Ramatra.
Yeah.
Ooh. Better than Roadhog.
This is Roadhog, wait.
No, girl, we saw Roadhog.
Is Roadhog. I'll show you Gar's main. This is Gar's main. Wait,
Lifeweaver.
yeah.
I heard that one was taken.
No, that's
Mind you, I got no invite, no DM. That's what Daniel said.
Help.
Don't play peak this way.
This
What do you mean,
actually is
Caleb?
how peak is gonna look.
This is starting a fight with Daniel for what?
Right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Try and catch me.
And that's our daily comment check-in. Hi, Danny.
Oh, I'm so scared. Hee hee.
Hee hee. Ho ho ho. That's the part that always gets me every time. Hee hee. Ho ho ho.
Aw.
That person seems super cool, whoever that was. I don't know, they need to figure out their audio. Let's check on this person though. Then do something about it. I don't want to see a dream.
Don't worry. I'm right here with you.
I'm gonna push both of you out of the Ferris wheel at the top. Then do something about it. Then do something about it. then do something about it.
Hey, Peony.
Hey, Peony, can I
Tommy.
can I sit on it? Like, where's that? Bring the energy we need. Stop. No, I'm done with y'all. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. Go talk to somebody else. Go talk to Taro. Go interrupt a conversation.
Good evening.
Oh,
Get out of your wetsuit, by the way. Get out of your wetsuits. I need you guys to lock in on something else.
Lenora. Hey there.
Hello.
I love comics. Oh, laugh.
That's what it is. You're not DL Trade. That's what it is. Indifferent. She went from not interested to indifferent. Hi, Evan. Yeah, you go wander around, okay? And if you bump into Comet, well, tell them I sent you. Oh, wrong one. I always want to press the game chat button and not the home button. I wonder what this person could have. Oh, not you in Dynamax Adventures. Where's Peony? Comet said there will be no echo this time. All right, well, Comet's doing that. Oh, there's Peony. Wait. There's Peony. Well, Comet Core. They last played Genshin Impact. Well, maybe at Twitch.tv, but well, specifically Twitch.tv/Comet Core. Twitch.tv/farmboy_54. Comet is currently playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. One of the two. You know, I haven't bought a single outfit, I don't think, when I was playing that most recent playthrough. Maybe we shop while we're there. Bye. Literally, you're me. This is literally your me. Just the spinning. Help. Okay, I'm going back to Tamagotchi. What else is happening? Anything? Anything of interest? Well, let's go hit some of the dailies.
Welcome in.
Creature egg? Oh, Comet will love these.
Thanks a bunch. Be sure to stop by again tomorrow.
I do love them.
It's like they're here or something.
Good to see you. It's been a while.
I have 2 pairs? Whoops. Apparently I could have given them to you a while back. Imagine you're me hating them. I think I'd really have to delete you. Well, let's go give a second pair to the other version of you.
Huh. Ahoy hoy.
You getting into Tamagotchi now too. How many games have you gone into? 3? 4? 5? Help, you going into Xenoblade? Me in the back, hey! Yeah, you're just standing there. Hang on, you're standing there. Just like waiting on things to end. Right. Where are you going?
Huh. Whoa, Hope Farm Boy. It's
Oh,
been
Bo.
sister. Yes.
Sister. Yes.
I was moved to tears when I heard about throwing shade. Sister. Yes.
Sister. Yes. Hi, Ozhov. We're streaming Tamagotchi while Comet also streams Tamagotchi and other various games below. Okay, let's send you to Peony.
How interesting.
Why did you run away? Be so serious. Go talk to him. Twice you've run away from him? Are you scared of the Sharpedo?
Hee hee. Oh,
Hee hee.
hey there, Peony.
Good evening. Melodic.
Why did you...
Perhaps the memento. Luna Pasargo Bo Choppa.
Why did you do that?
Oblap.
Right. This Sharpedo introduced you to Biffica. Don't forget it.
Oh, he trackled the channel ribbon.
What is happening? Why did you run away so many times? That was weird to me. That was real weird. Well, I guess me and Milo aren't getting married. My subscription just renewed to somebody. I just got a notification. I got a notification of a Twitch subscription renewed. I can tell because it was a $7 Twitch charge to my card.
How about trading a friend?
To who? I don't know.
Well, anyway,
Hi, Milo. Oblap.
No, he's just listening. Okay. Not what I meant to click. I think that's it. I think that's gonna wrap up Tamagotchi for us because nobody else is doing anything interesting and I'm tired of forcing them together. So we're just gonna save. We're gonna close out. Save and close out. Save and close out. Okay. Now we're gonna move into Shield. Let me update the game. Or the category, really. Not Shield. Okay, done. Who's falling in love? RuPaul and who? Girl, I missed that. Here are my champion divas. My champion divas. My champion divas. Alrighty. Let's get in to Shield. Before we jump, oops, I was here catching one specific Pokemon. Before we get too far, we're going to talk about who the team is. We'll talk about what I was doing in the game last, and then we'll get into the DLC. So, a team of 6, as you would imagine. I was saying this earlier, but I finished, became champion, and that was it. Like, I ended things. Wait, I went back to the welds. I ended things. So, like, there's a lot left unfinished in this game. But we're going to focus on the Crown Tundra today. But we have a wonderful, wonderful team here with Clay. We have Rach. We have Gemma. We have Tina Tuna. Tina Tuna's an icon. And if you don't know anything about Tina Tuna, well, He will. We have Goober. And then we have Dee. Truly, truly icons. Truly, truly icons. Dee came in at the very end and barely participated. Not much to say about Dee. In the box, we have Midnight. We have Eternatus, unnamed. We have a lot. I don't think the names of these boxes are very accurate at this point. These were all on the team at one point, so this box is accurate. We have Vale, our starter. Saxon. Flop. Pogo.
Fuck Saxon.
No, exactly. No, exactly. Pogo. We have Stains. Need I say more? Pippi. Natalie. We have Vera, who didn't make it. She had to be forcibly removed. Oh my god. Kaomet and RuPaul are in love now. Spooky. We have Mist, Grace. Grace, who truly should have been a champion. Before Dee. Grace should have been a champion. Anyways, we won't get into how decisions were made. It was very random. And half of it I don't remember. And then we had Violet. I think Violet was here also for like half a second. Vera is succeeded by Macarena, who stunned. Let's see who else is in the boxes over here. Is it just this one? Yeah. We have Lloyd, Perry, Todd. Why are they all literally just like random men's names? So we have Lloyd, Perry, Todd, Tyson. We have Blair. We had Sockets, Gordon, Frost, Forrest, Huckleberry, Sandra, Shock. We had Lantern. Wow, some of these names are... I was just phoning it in. Lantern. Right. We had Lily, Roland, Squish, Secret. I do remember Secret briefly. Shout out Secret. We had Gate, because I caught it at the gate and I just needed a name. Winnie, Boyd, Panel, Kitty Girl, Sedona, because I was going to Arizona. What's her secret? I'll never tell. I'll never tell. We had Callie, as in California role. Batman, Norma, Widow, Juicy. Shout out Juicy. Panel needed to be named Manhole. And then we had Paulette. And Jennifer Coolidge's character in Legally Blonde. I couldn't think of the movie suddenly. Which one is Panel? Panel was Bronzer. Here's Panel. Manhole cover. You're not wrong, Gar. Hey, Juicy. Hey. So that's the team that we have currently. I think we'll definitely be catching some Pokemon over in the Crown Tundra. Did I just have a communication error? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons to get back to the box. Like, what do you mean? Check the back. Like, for manhole related cover? What are you talking about? What did I miss? Can I spin the model in this game? In the Pokédex? Well, we can check. Also, let me sort this alphabetically. And then go to bees. There we go. I didn't realize, do they have different ones on the back? This is what it looks like from the back. Never mind. Okay. I can show you what a Badoo looks like from the back. Just turning them all around really quick. Oh, you thought it was related. Oh, no. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't. Oh, I'm pressing Y. That's because I keep mispressing. Comment, I'm also leaving this. Bye, comment. So I can have my full screen. But we are going to fly off. Oh, wait, I guess we can't fly to them yet, can we? We need to head to the train station, right? I can't go to the train here, can I? Yes, I can. It's been so long since I played. I feel like I did this at the beginning of the year. So what, it's been like 6 months since I've touched this game. Not you. You. No? I can go White Hill Station. You just ignore RuPaul and Comet's wedding? I sure did. I have to go to the Wedgehurst Station. Thank you. Do I go in through here then to get to it? Right. Thank you. Never mind. You got me close enough. The crown. Tundra. All aboard. This must be your first visit to Crown Tundra. Am I right? I'm researching Pokemon biology around here. A number of ancient and rare Pokemon have been spotted in the Crown Tundra, you see. If I update your Pokedex for you, will you help me research what species appear here? Thank you. Come on, Dad, lay off and quit following me already. And there he is for you, comment. And we're done. That was all we needed. I'm gonna go on a Dynamax adventure in the Max Lair. I don't need you breathing down my neck. I'm here to battle loads and loads of rare Dynamax Pokemon. Don't you fret. I know somewhere way more fun than that musty old place. Get ready for loads of quality time with the coolest dad ever. What a generous and totally unwanted offer. Afraid I've got to say no thanks. Kama would take up that time with you. Also, us just interrupt it. Mind you, I would keep it pushing. I would not interrupt them. Come on, Naya. Be responsible. Or, I'm sorry, be reasonable. Or get ready to be the ultra mega embarrassed, or to be ultra mega embarrassed as I unleash the noble roar of Dad. I'll take a hard pass on that. Thanks. What if I saw a cute Dad? Please, I'm minding my business. You, that boy over here, over there. My dad is stubborn as steel and you won't leave me alone. Back me up, won't you? At this point, I would interact for sure. Hi, PD. Pokemon Royal looks a lot different from last time. They've added additional depth. They have. They've really upgraded. So this is the full complete game. Still DS style. Now hold on, lad. Can't say I approve of you butting in blindly, but if I just give you a truncheon, this young lady here ought to see reason. I'm truncheon. The name's Peony. Brace yourself. I'm pretty ferocious in battle. You're challenged by Pokemon trainer Peony. Don't remember a single move this team has, so we'll see what happens. Bro wants me so bad, Iroh. No trust, I know he's ferocious. Bye. Clay! Clay! I'm not worried about it. Clay ate on that first move. Clay, do it again. Clay. 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 Can you hear me? Clay, can you hear me? Clay. Clay. Let's send my good sis Tina out. Let's send my good sis Tina out. Love Tina. Love Tina. Look at that body. Beautiful. She's stunning. She knows how to work it. The earthquake is like so excessive though. Hi Haru. Peony equals sexy. Ryan equals my man. Ryan and I were fighting in Tamagotchi before you got here. I don't know what we were fighting about, but we patched it up and now we're ultra friends, I think. We're good friends at least. Great friends, even. You were insufferable for your Sword and Shield DLC. Because of Peony. I didn't see who he was bringing out, but I do want to switch Pokemon. Maybe we play it safe and go with somebody I trust. My good friend Old Thingy. It's my good friend Old Thingy. Yes, Curse Bear. Hi, Curse Bear. I guess we'll go with Ironhead. Now, why would you press me like that? Why would you press me like that? Yeah. Yeah. Kind of felt like that's how that was gonna go. I'm gonna body press your dad. Rach, I'm gonna bring you in, but please don't get hit by any rocks. Please don't get hit by any rocks. Please don't get hit by any rocks, girl. Remind me. Okay. Well, let's try and trap it in a whirlpool, because I don't think you're gonna make it very far, girl. I'm gonna be so honest. Right. Naturally it would. Naturally it would. You got us out the Asia tour. He's the 1%. Okay, so we did get hit by some rocks. After I specifically said, please avoid the rocks. Tina, I'm gonna bring you back out. Because sending Dee Dee is a crime. We had to give up after the room of torture that they put me in. So Ansem is next. So we haven't even made it to Ansem and the Com Guardian yet. Ansem the handsome. The anthem gonna piss me off. I know that. I know it's gonna piss me off. Please don't get pressed too hard. Please don't get pressed too hard. It's okay. The buffeting's gonna help. Yeah. I didn't think they'd make it through regardless, so. Yeah, PDA told comment I'd play Xenoblade. Which might not be a lie. We could still play Xenoblade. Me when I hit a wall with this and I'm like, okay, I'm bored. Let's play Xenoblade. My darling daughter's disappeared. Where have you gone, my sweet Naya? It is boring story-wise. Of course. My Naya's sweetest, darlingest daughter a dad could ask for. And between the two, Crown Tundra is actually the more boring. So we definitely picked the more boring one to get into. Apologize to comment right this instance and then go to your room. No. How about that? Oh. Thank you, Dad. Bye, comment. I'm keeping it pushing. He's telling us about a max layer. What? What could that possibly be? Did a little bit of the raids that I've done through this playthrough. I did too. What could the max layer be? Okay, Peony. We should catch some Pokemon, I feel like. I pressed the wrong button. Y'all see all those watts? I haven't done a single thing. I'm just reminding myself like what Pokemon are here. Why are we pressing 1? If Peony's old, press 1. If yes, press a 2. If no, press a 3 if it depends. I read that poorly. Press 1 if yes. Press 2 if no. Press 3 if it depends. On the question, is Peony old? It depends. What is it depends? Elaborate. Those who have answered it depends. Elaborate. I'm not catching Mime Jr. I also don't know how I want to like handle anything with catching Pokemon here and then like bringing them into the team. But I'm just gonna kind of, like I said, first refresh my memory on like what all is here. I remember Aurorus, and we've seen Aurorus. That was like the only one that I remembered coming into this. So we've seen Jinx, we've seen Swablu, there was Swinub, Piloswine, Cragnole, Mime Jr. No, literally, I'm so used to just catching whatever's directly in front of my face. It depends on his age. Let's catch Snom. Y'all sent Snom home way too early in my opinion. Maybe that's how I do it. If I feel like putting him on the team, I will. Oh! Is Petalil even in these games? I don't remember her being in them. She might be. She's definitely not here in the Crown Tundra. At least not this part of it. Speaking of Pokemon y'all killed off, y'all did kill off Fuck-Ass. I encouraged it though. The odds are low, but never 0. true. Well. I'll catch you. I'll try to catch you. But Gemma loves to hit. Also, Gemma's the only Pokemon we have right now, isn't she? I should probably go heal my team back up after Peony whooped me. Gemma, I need you to hold on strong. I still have a Master Ball. That's not surprising. Like I said, I literally didn't do anything afterwards. But I guess y'all could tell that too when we went through the box and we didn't see our legendaries here. Just to play through the DLC, I haven't finished the Sword and Shield DLC since restarting this file back at the beginning of the year. So, just adding them in. But I need to finish the Dexes too. I'd like to, probably at some point, but it's definitely a low priority. Let's see. Name suggestions for Smoochum. I have none coming to my mind. Butch. Kit. She does make me think of Miss Lips. Lip Kit. Robin. Butch is so funny to me. That's Butchie B. Can't send me game chat requests. Oh no. What are we gonna do? How are you gonna harass me? All right, name suggestions for Snom. And then I think we're going to keep it moving out of this area. I think... Sorry, I had to cough. I think Snowy Winters would be too many characters. Icicle Baby. Bill. Spearmint. Snowfern. I think I'll go with Spearmint. Sorry. I don't know why I'm coughing suddenly. I'm like trying to stifle it so I sound crazy probably. What about Spear Moth? She is a moth. I like Spearmint more. Hazard. So now we're just naming Overwatch characters. What's here? Snom again. I like the way that Snom looks in the Pokédex more, because it has that like holographic ice look to it regardless, but like on the Pokédex background, you can kind of see some of the color reflect through it. Can I heal back here like I can in the other wild area? No, I can't. My whole team is dead. I said we keep it moving, but she is too cute to pass up. Inside, maybe. Unlike unkillable Sunkern will always be trying to kill you. Pass. But I don't know, with $1 gazillion, I can probably make that unkillable Sunkern killable. I am still wearing the default outfit. 100%, I didn't do a single bit of shopping. I didn't do a single bit of shopping. Oh, Dee Dee's still alive. Me being like, so Gemma's just out here on her own? Dee Dee's here. Dee Dee's doing what she did before. Nothing. No, I was just playing to play, and so none of it was centered around spending the money on clothes. But nasty plot. No, I'm okay actually. Good thing Dee Dee's staying busy though. Let's get an outfit. We can definitely do that. We could definitely do that. My starter in the box. My starter in the box. Herda. I kind of hate the name Herda. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me think of the company Hertz. Let's go shopping. I like Estelle. Serenity? I like Serenity too. Le Fontaine. Bill! One of these might be named Bill. Wait, isn't Serenity... Girl! Wait. Isn't Serenity the name of the damn... Right. That's what I thought. Estelle it is. I was like, I really like Serenity. Interesting. Serenity is the shiny Amaru that I believe it was Arya gifted. Pelipper delivery. Pelipper delivery. I mean, it's so fucking funny for that. From Pommy's Curly Pop Lock in Omega Ruby. Sent to the box. Okay, I'm gonna leave this area. Pack Ragnal. Spoiler alert. Another spoiler alert for the flop block decks. Cragnal's in the flop block decks, which is why I'm not going to catch it here. Because if I catch it here, I'm going to feel inclined to use it here. And we're saving that for the flop block. Truly on there because I hadn't used it. We had the one in Fractal in Solar Eclipse when we were playing, but I think y'all let that one go real fast. And the one I gave Luna paid dust in the egg lock, so that was half my reasoning on putting Cragnal on the decks. Peony's gonna heal me. I know you want Peony to heal you. What do you not believe, Comet? Wait, what are you not believing? No, I know what you mean. If I go into the cave, and I wasn't planning on oh, I'm going the wrong way. I wasn't planning on catching anything here. I just wanted to get all the items. Oh, you don't believe Caleb? Okay. For the record, my ref was Jean de La Fontaine. What is that? Yours was the common male name of Jin's Mill. Oh my god. Peony heals you every night? That's not what I heard. Not according to Tamagotchi. Also, I've lost complete interest in reading the story. It's so not interesting. It's so not. Oh. But we all know it anyways. She's doing research. He's here in the lair with his daughter on a trip. But Peony is cute. So Peony's fun to look at. I just don't need to read the dialogue. He's fun. He's just a dad excited on family trip with his daughter. Milo's cuter. Sorry, Peony. Did he heal me? Do I need to talk to him? What am I doing next? I wasn't paying attention to what he said. Listen to the explanation. Oh. Probably should have. Fine, tell me. I'm actually like really not feeling this. Let's go shopping. I'm like, do I want to sit here and do Dynamax Adventure right now? Honestly, not really. Let's go shop and catch Pokemon instead. Let's go shop. Is Motostock the best place to shop? Are there other places to shop? Do I want to do Isle of Armor? Girl, I'm kind of like, do I want to do Xenoblade? I'm literally sitting here like, this is just not exciting me and grabbing my interest. Also, I'm going the wrong way. Motostock. Okay, so I can do plenty of shopping. So we'll jump around. What's all here? I don't remember what's all in these middle shops. I remember the clothes is on the outside. I love picking things up off the ground. Make my hunk boy avatar? That is a good idea. See if we can try and replicate. Oh, so not a shop. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go back to... You got Starmie in there and it literally doesn't have a water... Be so serious. See, that's why I don't want to sit here and do Dynamax Adventure. The Pokemon they give you piss me off. Whee! Okay, and then there's an item way down here. Whoops. Petey got the middle bed. Again, it's in the middle of the room. Y'all, Petey sent me a picture like maybe a week ago now on Discord, and it was his hotel in somewhere in Japan. And you know, not only is the bed on the middle, not only is the bed on the floor, but it's in the middle of the room. You sent me a picture yesterday. Did I miss it? I missed that. How did I miss that? Oh my god, you really did. This one's not on the floor though. Oh my god. Hold on. This was Petey when he got the middle bed the first time. Like, so funny, so funny. This is the update. So yeah, that's really funny. I was also spotted. I've been really enjoying Petey's vacation updates, but apparently I missed this one yesterday. You can run around that. That is crazy. There's like full walkable space behind that. That's like a desk is the way that they have that situated. That's so interesting. Why did they do that to you? I mean, there's also nothing wrong with it. It's kind of nice. Yeah, you can send me a picture of the hall so far. I zoomed in to see what all was on the bed. I see the Oshawott in there, and I see Snoopy. I see the two of them. Now I'm super curious. Unless it's everything you had, then I see the hall. Oh yeah, you can post it in the Discord. I have a Discord now, don't I? Where am I going to shop? Over here? I'm like, where am I going? I need to add that to the board as well. To the stream deck on soundboard. Okay, let's see. What do we have in tops? What do we have in tops that look like what I'm wearing currently? None of that. It wouldn't be in the jackets. Do we have anything in the pants department, though? I'm gonna have to say no. This shop was a bust. Are we all done shopping? Yes. You can't see the game. What do you need to see the game for? We are in the shop. There's just nothing. Nothing interesting. Even when I can't see the game. Oh, there is more. Okay, okay. Well, y'all are going back. And then I'll switch it back this time for real. Ooh. That's fun. And then where did... Help. I lost it. There we go. Because I'm not switching the actual screen. Here's everything else. Is that Togekiss? The Togekiss looks really cute. And then, of course, Lilligant. Ooh. And then, what a view. Fun. That's so fun. Well, I hope you're having fun. I'll say it again. That's really pretty. I'm jealous. I want to go back on my trip again. I want to do it all over again. This shop was a bust. Needless to say. Y'all didn't see it, but that shop was a bust. I'm moving it back. It was just taking me a second to find the button. That shop was a bust. That shop was a bust. That shop was a bust. So you don't spam me. It's fine. Either way, it's fine. Spam me if you want. Apparently, I'm gonna miss a message. I don't know why that happened. Let me go heal too while we're out and about, and then we're gonna go fly. Cause we gotta go shop. I think we'll go check out Wendon. That's probably where we'll have some better options. Hammerlock. We can go to Hammerlock and Wendon. Maybe we'll do Hammerlock first because that's going to be faster on the map. Is this the one to the left that I was thinking of? Yeah. Witchers might have some. Okay. I was kind of thinking the same thing. That it, like, if the farm stuff's going to be anywhere, it could be Wedgehurst. Because it certainly wasn't here. Boat neck sweaters? Come on. Yeah, look at my money. We don't have a lot. Alright, maybe there's... Why does tracky feel like a slur? Is that just me? Bonding time. I need to reapply that patch. After I did the update, I never reapplied that patch. I need to reapply the patch the next time we play it. I think about that often. I'm gonna check out Wedgehurst. I feel like I should be okay. I mean, maybe at some point I'll want an amulet coin, but like probably at a point where I'm actually gonna think to use it. But like I should have enough money to be able to buy clothes. And then if that leaves me with nothing, that's fine. I really don't mind. Okay, so t-shirts and graphic. No flannels? Y'all not sell flannel? Let me Google rather than we run everywhere, although we've gone just about everywhere. Okay, I think I've got a bit of a better direction. Do they have work pants? Oh, you're so right. Let me check before I leave here. Thank you, Moss Green. I was literally Googling that and found that exact answer. I should have just waited till somebody else said it. I mean, these are probably like as close as we're gonna get, right? I'm not seeing cargo pants anywhere, but like maybe we'll run into some. Too skinny, yeah. Let's see if I have to press all of the wrong buttons before we get to the map. I don't remember where that city is. Right. I definitely don't ever shop here. Is the shop this way? Where's the shop? Yeah, feel free to point me while I look for it. There it is. Never mind. It's on the right. I should have also just looked while I had asked. All right. Oh, we have Chaotic Core close. Chaotic Core lock. Comet. Comet, Corlock. Okay. These are like as close to flannel as we're gonna get. You visited the UK town it was based on? That's cool. Yeah, I feel like this is as close as we're gonna get. Like the Let me see if there's anything else on this guide here that has a button up. I typed the words flannel and that didn't come up with anything. Nope, the only other options are the female options. Would it be considered outdoor wear? Maybe? Also, these are much more expensive than I thought they'd be. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to go with anything that had a pattern. I'm like, outerwear, not outdoor wear. Sorry. I can't read. Y'all know this by now. Outerwear, not outdoor wear, babes. Unfortunately not, at least under this section. And I typed into Cerebi the literal like customization flannel and it didn't pull up. I typed button and actually I typed butt. I typed B-U-T-T, butt. And these shirts came up. So this seems like the closest that we're gonna get. And I think I'm just gonna go with this black one here. And then I'll just change the color of pants that we're wearing. Daniel called me on game chat to say you need to lock in and play Xenoblade. Interesting. No pants available? Let me see if there's cargo pants. There's workout. Instruction. I don't know what pants to do. Maybe I'll scroll through the options. Let's see. Whoops. Pants. Yeah, and so my options would be like dress pants, expedition pants. The expedition pants would be great. They are just from Peony. Yes, the options are dress pants in terms of pants. But if I go for trousers, what comes up? All right, we have leather trousers, plaid trousers, punk trousers, skinny trousers, denim, and then we're back to leather, just in the female options. Is it not y'all sitting here? Comet lying. Comet did not lie. Don't listen to them, I'm innocent. I don't like any of the shorts. I think I'm just gonna stay in the jeans. I'll be so honest with you guys. I think I'm gonna stay in the jeans. Is there anything in hats? There's bucket hat, hard hat. Oh, that's Peony's hard hat. There's berets, there's knit caps. I definitely don't want that. What do these look like? I don't like those either. The fashion's kind of a bust for me. I think the male fashion is just not for me in this game. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it on Sword and Shield. It's not speaking to me. It's not speaking to me. Yes, comment. We're gonna play Xenoblade. The Unicow. Shout out the Unicow. Love the Unicow. Right. So glad for that news update. Should we just skip to the extra story? No, it'll spoil. No, I figured that. I was not being serious. Baby peaks on the 23rd. I don't know what to tell you.
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky.
Also, before we get into this, let me go use the restroom really quick. Because like I don't know how long this whole intro will end up being. And I want to be like, you know, comfortable and situated for it. But we are actually playing. I'm not stopping from playing. So we'll play this till I feel like we're done. Through the tutorial, most likely at least. But let me leave you guys with some music because I'll probably go grab a snack and make sure my water's filled before we get in. But yeah, for whatever reason, Pokemon Shield just wasn't calling out to me. The DLC just wasn't feeling like what I wanted to do. Truly, I was only there to look at Peony. I feel like we accomplished that. And otherwise, I didn't have anything truly in mind with the DLC. Like, I know I do want to finish it, but we'll finish it at some other point. Or maybe I'll finish that, you know, not on a stream. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Enjoy the music as soon as I turn it on. Now, what are you doing here? What in the hell? Here I am trying to pee. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. I get up to pee. And all of a sudden, the screen's just scrolling away. Y'all are busy. Hi, little brother. Oh my god. Hi, old, ancient. Since you want to act that way, I'll lean into baby, mind you. No, right. Old, ancient. How's your back? Geriatric. I hope you guys had fun playing Three Houses. You know I was there. I was in there. But we've been... Where have we been? We've been in Tamagotchi. They left me bored. Then we moved into Shield. And I got bored. So we're moving to Xenoblade. We literally just started. The music's still playing, so let me stop that too. So y'all came at a great time. At a great time. Being equals sexy has been updated. Being equals sexy. Xenoblade Chronicles Part 1. You're gonna start gifting me strange games on Steam? I'll play them too. You know I will. The way I just jump around and do whatever. Especially, listen, Kingdom Hearts came because I'd had, interest myself. And then enough of you had suggested it. So... Waifu Masha. Well, maybe not the Simone. It beat and battered my spirits. So we're starting a different JRPG. Yeah, it beat and battered my spirits, but just know that Ansem's next. Just know Ansem's next. Wait, tag me in. No, we're coming back. So we're not giving up on Kingdom Hearts. We're not giving up. Although, Izzy, be on high alert. Be on high alert for World of Chaos. Be on fucking high alert. I hear that one is not fun, not enjoyable. And Haru's never finished it. So, and then immediately I went and Googled Come Guardian yesterday. After I ended stream. So I am caught up to speed. I am caught up to speed. And I was like, had I really thought hard enough, maybe I could have put 2 and 2 together, but no, I don't think I ever really would have gotten there on my own. You can play Pronoun Palace. He's gonna start gifting me AI slop without me knowing to get me canceled. I'm gonna have to start investigating things. Pronoun Palace actually looks fun. I haven't heard or seen anything of it, so but off the name, it sounds interesting. not in a positive way. You'd love to see me play some Sims? Listen, if I played Sims, then Farm Boyfriend would come in here and take over. So maybe that can be arranged. He loves The Sims. Now he plays The Sims on his Mac. Why he plays it on a Mac? Beyond me. But he does. And he loves The Sims. Loves The Sims. I played The Sims a good bit. Ooh, not a friend request on Steam. I know who that could be. Right. Hey. Also, please enjoy my my picture being off-centered. It's driving me crazy. And I didn't want to go back and fix it. It's driving me crazy. My profile picture on Steam is just my avatar here. And it's driving me bonkers. Sims on a Mac equals a white refrigerator. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I'm like, how much of this do I want to tell you guys? He plays Sims on a Mac that is literally the Sims computer. Like, that's all that it is for. It was bought and purchased with the intention of just playing The Sims on it. He does like some other fun stuff on there every once in a while, but like he does The Sims on there, and that's what it was bought for. That was a gift that I gave him. The reason though, hi Sublink, welcome in Raiders, welcome in. What's my vibe in video games? I'll have to answer that in a second. Welcome in Raiders, hi Sublink. What were you guys playing? What were you playing? Subnautica? I saw that earlier on Discord. You were playing Subnautica. But I hadn't gotten to lurk in on your stream because I was trying to fix my audio on my setup so I could start streaming earlier. And oh my god, it was giving me such a challenge. But I know a double raid, Simone, right? I'm like, oh my god, I'm popular tonight. I'm the only one staying up late. I'm the only one staying up late. I lost track of what I was saying, so I guess I'm gonna move on from that. But I am gonna answer your question, Izzy. There's something about, no. I'll get to yours in a second. I know what it was. So I bought him that. But when I was like buying it, I was like trying to convince him to let me buy him literally anything other than a Mac, just so that I didn't have to spend that much money for him to play The Sims on it. So, because it's excessive, I was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, "Well, all like download packs that I have are for Mac." And I was like, "Oh, can't we just buy the new download packs?" But everything is like saved to the cloud. And I was like, I get it. You have years of data that are tied to Mac. So like the thought of undoing that and moving it, but maybe I'll get him to move it in here if I play it. Maybe we'll find our way out. Anyways, he's got the computer now. What am I gonna do? Sell it? No. Enjoy it. But that's the fun story of the big Christmas gift I gave him this past year. But we are getting into Xenoblade. I couldn't think of the name for a second. Sorry. Xenoblade Chronicles, Switch 2 edition. So I'm not sure what'll be different, but comment. Feel free to point those out along the way as we go through. But we literally just started, like, no joke, I will close this out and just open it again so we can see the exact start. But I'm not going to hit start because I have one other thing I need to do before we get into it. Izzy asked me a question and I'm answering it. How do I feel about my life recently? Girl, how much time do you have? Girl, I'm a FMLA from work, if that tells you anything. So I hate my job. Right, loaded question. But otherwise, things in my personal, like my dogs, farm boyfriend, love. All of that, love. Do I want to move out west? Yes. I think that checks everything on my life, in a summarized version. So yeah, it's just my job that I hate, but otherwise my life's great. You can work with that. Okay. I'm trying to think how to answer your question though, in terms of games that are like my vibe. I'd say clearly, I'm open to anything. Like I'm playing this just because Comet, suggested it. I had literally never otherwise heard of Xenoblade until when we were playing Solar Eclipse. I was noticing and paying attention, when Comet pointed out, or I think I read it in something else too. Or no, maybe that was a different game that I read it in. So like, I'm definitely open to really anything. Trying to think what I play a lot of. Obviously we play a lot of Pokemon around here. And then RPGs, but like that's such a broad category too. Also, the sunset is really fun to look at. This game is really pretty. Everything that I saw from the trailers and stuff, and even like that one video I sent you, Comment, that I was watching, that I remember nothing from. All of it stunning. Good night, Simone. I'm very excited to get into Xenoblade. I'm trying to think if I had anything else to add to games though that are about my vibe. Yeah, give me a good story, That's part of it too. Like I don't want to be bored. But also like I'll play sim games. And make my own fun sometimes. Also, I'm thinking about, I can't. Earlier, I was practicing Peak. I think I made it 20 minutes before dying. So the big walk is probably not a game for me. You downloaded Honkai? I made it 20 minutes into Peak. No, okay, to be fair, by myself, like having never played it, like I'm sure plenty of people the first time they played Peak also did the same. And then I don't know how far I made it, but ultimately I just had to kind of give up because I couldn't figure my way up. And I was like, this feels too hard by myself. I need somebody to guide me. Otherwise the climbing I can do, and making some interesting choices I feel like I could do, but otherwise feeling out those maps is not going to be my strong suit. So Comet, keep that in mind. I was practicing. Apparently I was practicing everything. I'm just so busy. This is really fun just watching the scenes here before we get into things, because none of it has any context for me. So we're just seeing assets. Right. Okay. I think that's everything I had on my brain. Let's get back to starting the game after I decided to click out of it. I'm also very excited to get into this. I was saying I wanted to play this earlier, but it had gotten so late that I was like, it probably doesn't make sense. But I can't get it off my head tonight, so I feel like we have to start it and scratch the itch at a minimum. Because I did want to do an RPG, I just wasn't feeling like getting into God of War tonight necessarily, because I have to switch some stuff around. I didn't feel like doing that.
In a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence.
Now, if they tell me this is the Xenoblade, it might be a little too on the nose out of the gate. They look like Digimon. That's what they remind me of. They're just casually starting a 100-hour RPG, right? At 1:30 in the morning.
The Titans were locked in a timeless battle.
Again, everything also looks so much better on OBS, so I hope that it actually looks as good as it does on my OBS screen here.
Only their lifeless corpses remained.
Whatever color grading that I have going through on OBS is so much better than what I have actually visible on the screen. It still looks great, it just doesn't look as good as it does in OBS. Which I will say, in OBS, I have my computer settings to where... Let me not talk over it. I have my computer settings set to where warm lights are on, since we stream at night and I'm not trying to kill myself and give myself headaches. So it'll look warmer than it did probably like 3 weeks ago. It's been set that way for quite some time now. But that's like the major difference I see when I look left and right and see them. But I still can't get the glare from the other screens to like not be so prominent. So it throws like dark shadows at the top of the monitor. I might just need to lower it. Anyways, I'll play around with that later.
Known as the Mechon.
They look really silly though. Comment, when did this game come out again? This was like 2010, 12? 2020. The first one came out in 2020? Like the original version of it? I didn't realize the whole series was new. No, 2010. The remake was 2020. Okay. Gotcha. Hygiene, that's the third raid almost in a row. Within like 10 minutes. Hi Raiders, you're coming in at a great time. We're just starting Xenoblade.
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines,
I was saying I'm popular because I'm the only one willing to stay up this late.
We've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
It is the Blade Xeno.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine.
Stupid beast.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse over.
So, is this knife a gun? Good night, Grandpa. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy.
Ew, ew. Sorry, I'm eating crackers. That's me, mod you. Comment, who was that? The one that I was going ew at? He's ugly. Dunban, I see what you guys like. Mumcar? Ew. I was eating a pack of crackers. And I was like, I'm gonna have to unmute. He is icky. Well, those sunken eyes. I'm not liking this. I have to target things again. Target an enemy to display the battle palette. Select the fight icon and press A to start the battle. I'm like, are you gonna tell me what I need to do next, or should I just start mashing buttons? Because I can do that. Arts? But it's not telling me what arts are. What are arts? Wait, what are arts? Abilities? Oh, well. Maybe I should just let it. Okay, I'll trust the tutorial will tell me all I need to know. Listen, Kingdom Hearts scarred me a little bit, I think. Y'all are gonna have to deal with me recovering from the Kingdom Hearts bashing that I received. Power up party members, deal major damage to an enemy. I don't know anything about my party members. So as long as they're in this green space comment, is that what is going to... Where? Is that what's going to make them something I can battle and I don't have to like lock the target every time? That's just borders the battle. Okay, yeah. You still have to lock. These on the outside are interesting. Oh, and I can't leave it. Hello? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong key. Sorry. I was pressing ZR instead of R. Characters auto attack, you don't have to press anything. Oh, it's me sitting here button mashing A. Thank you. I was otherwise looking through the battle commands. So I guess with them auto battling, it's much more about like switching between the targets. As of right now, this is literally playing itself, which is fine because I know it'll get difficult. It's about managing your arts. Okay.
You gotta be kidding. It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out. They'll have to be if they want
How
to
often do
beat
they
us.
recharge and refill?
Let's even the odds a bit.
I wasn't paying attention to see if they had refilled kind of towards the end, but I saw like using it once. It wasn't like a use it. It's dependent for art. Okay. It seemed like me using one though impacted the other one. I could do that. Also, I'm done, man.
I ain't going down that easily. Tomban!
No, right, I could do.
does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Munkar, what are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me.
That is a banana.
Get the hell out of here.
It's the banana they're after.
Don't worry, I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait!
I didn't fully understand what he was doing, other than is he just abandoning us?
If this is a joke, it ain't funny.
Or was he like straight up betraying?
At least
And I
we
missed
know
that.
it can't get any worse from here. Dumban! Dixon, take care of the survivors. Dumban, what are you playing at?
Just abandoning.
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine.
Idiot. Tried to ship something at the post office and they were gonna 70?
Oh no, please. No!
File.
And yeah, right. In a much smaller box.
The people of Bionis are just waiting here for you to pick us off. You are sorely mistaken.
I'm actually really enjoying just sitting here watching. This is a great intro. Okay, so that didn't visually look that great. Uh-oh. But like I just assume, you know, they're taking the they're taking the 2010s stuff and it wasn't like truly remade, you know? Like they cut corners on certain parts for sure. So hopefully some of the other ones in the future. Hi, Seraph! Oh my god, a 4th raid within, again, still like, it feels like 10 minutes. We've 4 raids. I'm gonna say it again. It must be that I'm the only one brave enough to stay up late enough tonight, so everybody wants to drop in. But you guys are coming at a good time. We just made it through the first cutscene, and like the bare bones of the tutorial. Like I've gotten to interact in one fight. So you haven't missed too much, but we are playing Xenoblade Chronicles, starting at the first one. I haven't played any of these before. It should be a surprise to too many of you. But I'm very excited to get into it. So also, hi Stevie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But welcome in all raiders across all 4 raids. I'm excited to get into Xenoblade. I was planning on starting it earlier as like the original game we were gonna play, but then I changed my mind because it got way too late in my mind. Where's Charlotte? I don't know. We'll have to find her. But is she in this game? Is she in the first one? I know you. I think you and that video I watched told me the same thing. Locked in the. She's locked in the Gaia asylum. You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? In what? Where did you get shiny Butterfree? That feels like a random one. Dynamax Adventures? You shiny hunting. You shiny hunting. Non-legendaries. That would be really funny to me. Patty? Let's see. What does shiny Butterfree look like? Probably not too crazy, but it could be. It could be one of the ones that they beeped. Oh, she's cute. Oh my gosh, she is cute. She's so cute. She's so pink. So pink and green and purple. She's so Grimmsnarl. Name her Grimmy. You're looking for Cresselia. And here comes Patty. New Pokemon game looks awesome. Oh my god, Christina Grimmie.
The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless.
I thought he was falling backwards. He just kind of felt a little weird. We might be meeting Shulk. I have no idea. As far as we've made it is Dunban fought off a big army. And it was kind of unresolved.
Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shulk! Right. It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
I'm reading the comments. Also, I opened a second pack of crackers. Xenoblade 2 is horrendous tutorials, so they're overcompensating the remake. That's so funny.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah. But thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of its power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Squaretash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me
The
about it.
Monado.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
No comment to the second thing, and yes comment to the first thing. I also kept thinking Bug was strong against Fairy, and it should be. It should be. So let's take that to Game Freak. And no, I'm not taking a shot every time they say Monado. Impression so far, I'm gonna need a little bit more time. I feel like none of them are annoying. I hate what Shulk is wearing. It's not my style. Now Ryan, he needs a haircut. Specifically the sideburns. The rest I like. The accents are a turn off. You just haven't met Charlie yet. I think you can change Shulk's outfit. Ooh. Can I change it now? Amiibos. Help. You can scan 3 per day. I guess you could repeat. I'm just thinking of it as like a one-time use. You think the accent adds to the appeal? You can make Ryan shirtless. Ooh. Different menu button. That's better. Wait, what does this even add? can't see, maybe because of... I actually kind of like it better with his arms out. Oh. That one's probably still better. How do I change him? Comic commence me. It's the R button. Like in this menu. Oh, I see. Thank you. Well, yeah, I think that feels right. Just a little breezy. I'm like blanking on the controls for a second. Selectopedia is so crazy. I'm glad these will show up in cutscenes, though. He looks stunning. You can play as Ryan directly. Ooh, okay. Well. Wrong menu, wrong menu. How do I make that change? Not yet. Okay, that feels fair. We are way too early to be doing stuff like that. I'm sure I don't need to sit here and probably go over every enemy that's in this area, but like, it's good practice to learn these mechanics. Like, speaking from a in-game experience, it's probably not necessary, but actually, comment, you did say there was a good bit of off-stream grinding I could do, so consider this some on-stream grinding. Enjoy Champion 7. More so for the other games. Oh, okay. Cool potato. Why is mine frozen? Oh, because I'm not locked. Now it's Rhine time. Yeah, could you imagine if I had sat here and tried to fight every single enemy? What a bunch of jokers. They do definitely use their voice lines way too much.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab? Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use. All right. See you later.
You can't have a rainbow without rhyme, baby.
I need to be even stronger.
We're just gonna run around and search and collect some items, I think, first, until we kind of like run into cutscenes, probably. I don't want to buy anything until I know a little bit more about what I'm doing, but we'll see.
Oh, fine. Hello.
Hi, Rose. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let's talk to this person.
Hello.
I'm going to take it Shulk probably has bad AI then. We'll see how much shrine we'll be able to use.
Well,
Can I do these side quests yet? I don't know. Gotcha, that makes sense. We'll play around and see what happens. We'll see if there's anybody that I want to play as more, you know.
What the hell are you playing?
I'm sure I'll make changes across. Well, I'll probably end up playing with all of them at some point, even if it's just for a second.
Mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered.
But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds. I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash
You
damaged the ether
and Gar,
protection control.
Caleb and Evan, all four of you doing them.
And now the cylinder is empty. Well, change the cylinder then. Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve.
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers.
Damn.
Oh, Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
right, Shulk? How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your
5
Monado
minutes
research
ago.
has been going well.
Take a shot.
I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means?
The Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
If we could just unlock
Was it like life-sized?
Monado's power.
That sounds really cool.
Dunban! Dunban!
A Miffy themed fluffy Castella cake. That sounds good. Cake sounds good. It also sounds really cute.
I haven't gone yet. Shulk.
Please. This dramatic ass war scene. Hey little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Got something that you might like to hear. Right, Osaf. Your mom gay.
It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future.
Right, so the Monado's the main character.
It will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force.
It is my understanding that these characters are not in any of the other games. Like, the characters are not continuous, it's just the story itself. So,
I'll see you later.
the story in the world. Is Monado, wake up. Monado. Monado.
You're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard.
God, I feel cold. I don't know why it's so cold.
You should get out, get some fresh air.
Let me pause this and go adjust the thermostat. I'm gonna go grab a blanket real quick too. I'm gonna get cozy. Fully grabbing a king-size blanket. It's like all bundled up on top of my lap, so it's just like a big pile on me. Oh, let me catch back up on what you guys were talking about too while I have it paused. Shulk, I'm not actually straight. I've been pretending. I like how they made a deal out of that whisper and then revealed the text like 2 seconds later. Miss Monado, wake up. Shulk must stink. Dixon just told us to touch grass. I go back and forth on whether Dixon is he's not. But he looks just a little too not well put together for me. Oh, there was on-screen celebration. Thank you, Caleb. Like, he kind of gives the vibe he doesn't shower, and in a bad way. Yeah, 100%. He kind of looks like a bad version of Hey Mitch to me. Maybe that's also not who I'm thinking of immediately, but like, definitely someone. You're seeing it too, Seraph? Okay, maybe. Maybe I'm on the right track, though. I think it's just the long hair. Nothing wrong with liking Hey Mitch. I just think he looks like the bad version of that. Hi, Lavender. I'm surprised you're still up, but I know you're also in your summer mode. There's so many teachers around here. Teachers and school workers. That's so funny. But we're playing Xenoblade. I know you've never played Xenoblade. And you know I've never played Xenoblade. That's really what I meant is... You know I've never played it. But we're not too far into it. We are also talking about Hey Mitch as you were coming in. I don't like Dixon either. He's a dick, son. Right. I think it's definitely the nose that it also looks a little bit warty. Like his nose looks like it would have warts on it. He kind of has a witch nose. Like him as a character. That's fair. He doesn't seem like a character that, outside of the way he physically looks, that I'll have an issue with. None of these characters do. I'm so far, I'm not like, none of them are pissing me off. None of them are sticking out to me. Ryan's attractive, for sure. Dunban's the most attractive out of all of them.
You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just...
But I feel like I'm not saying anything surprising. She seems fun. I do like her, though.
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better.
Much better.
I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Is this Charla?
Don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
No comment. I'm thinking the same thing. I want to be her right now.
No sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
I want her view.
Today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
She seems fun.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon.
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
Oh, I'm not paying attention to the map. Whoops. I was reading the chat. You didn't realize she was playable. I thought Kieran started his over, so that's surprising to hear. I just kind of zoned out of what Kieran was doing after he actually like started, and then just lurked. And I didn't see him play it again. I don't know if he did or not, but 20 minutes of nighttime. Honestly, Comet said you're gonna gag. Trying to see if I could. Only part way through, that's fair. Charla. Also, it makes me think, Charla! Because Darla from Finding Nemo. Shark big. Wah.
The Monado.
Please, he's just a boy.
They say before time began, it was wielded by the Bioness.
The Monado.
The Bioness that we all live on.
The Monado.
It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mekon. And why he lost the use of his right arm.
With the Cognado. Where is it common that they say they live? The Binon? Binary? Bioness? Would it be a wrong assumption to say that that makes sense? Seeing the way that you just spelled that, because it's two mechans that they're living on. Or like two giants of them. Mechanons is the other one, and they were attacked. They're titans. Oh, okay. The bi in the name seemed pretty literal, you know, of it being two of them there. Right. So I was just putting that math together. Thank you for entertaining that. Bio and mech, right.
Fiora. This is great. It tastes so good.
Biology.
Really?
It's amazing.
A sandwich.
You say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious.
What is this crooked ass bread?
It's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used
He's
some
licking
special
it.
herbs and spices today.
Pretending and licking.
So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Him eating nothing.
This feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, for sure, Osaf.
You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Not the Palpu fruit. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. And I remember the music we heard that was in Solar Eclipse was good. Oh. Okay.
Hello.
How do I... Can you share a joke? Absolutely. There's even auto running. I'm not gonna lie, some of this feels a little lazy. Auto running. I mean, sure, we'll auto run. That's crazy. Also, we didn't set a mode. Does it just fall into like a default mode? Because I don't want to be on easy mode, if that's the case. I'm on normal. Okay, cool. That's how I get to the quest log. Cool. Alrighty. It's really easy to get over leveled in this game, so it's nice. There's also an expert mode, which is deceiving. It's just level caps. Oh, that makes sense. Is that? Never mind.
Goodness.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Because you were fine.
I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course, I want to get my revenge.
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
And that's the game, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Ryan.
He doesn't really have a bulge, does he?
Did you see anything?
You know,
Do you think he's tucked?
like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
He had a vision of the flop block.
A feeling like time had stopped. And then...
Time had stopped.
He was kicked out, true.
Was it only me who saw that?
Him running around naked.
Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
I don't know, I'm kind of on their side. Viewers a little bit like
They're used to power the mobile artillery.
not understanding what the Monado does.
They can't move without the ether energy.
She's right about Dunban though.
Fueling stations all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
But like her being like,
Okay, I'll go with you.
why did you care about the machine? Coral.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk.
But then she did know.
Not like you, Ryan.
And she still made it about her.
What about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
Oh, I'm seeing where it is now. I was looking for like, where does it show me how many I have? Okay. I assume I have nothing for him either. She was emotionally hurt. Well. To be fair, if they've got this many straight slots. Makes sense. Did I go the wrong way? I sure did. I was supposed to turn.
Hello.
The world's huge. I believe it. You're being influenced. Well, welcome. Sarah felt the same way, not necessarily to buy it, but to at least replay. Comment, you're influencing. You might play it too. So far, I'm having fun. It doesn't feel, difficult by any means. We're very early into it, so like, it shouldn't be. Why does that one have an eye? Stop playing at like the final area. But that was a long time ago. Charlotte, appreciates your support. Oops. Comment. Can I move these abilities around? Or are they locked? I can. Okay. I figured I could, because the one in the center, I was noticing all I had to do was press up to go back to it. I was like, wow, if I had way more moves, like I'd want to be able to default back to one every time, I feel like. So good to see that is a mechanic I can do. They must be Australian. Those bugs are huge. That is so true. It's just another day in the outback. Get really neurotic about organizing them.
You forgot something. You will be need in the transport cases, right?
Fiora.
Ah, I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks like it. Yes? Yes? Yes?
I like to collect quests and then I can go back and do them later if I need to. Okay, that must have been the same guy that was there earlier, right? I assume I can't do anything unless somebody's actively standing here. So I'm not going to interact with every single one I see until I start seeing people there. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to pick them all up. Good, that's what I figured. But I'm like, for right now, let's just focus on the actual story. If you can't tell, I'm getting tired. I'm just getting sleepy. So we won't go too deep into this. But like, we are still getting tutorial through this, which I'm sure we'll continue to get tutorial for quite some time. So yeah, I sound it too. I was also coughing for a minute there, which is why I was also muted. But this is a good place to stop. Okay. Then yeah, maybe we go ahead and stop. I was gonna say we'll go through a little bit more, but seeing that we like literally walked into a new area, it's probably better. Because like I don't want to get sucked in. And I feel like I would get sucked in if I kept going. So let's go ahead and head to the title screen. I really should just go to bed. So, oh gosh, that's so loud. It also seems a little loud for you guys. But I had fun playing this. I think we'll do more of this tomorrow. Kingdom Hearts, again, we're not done with Kingdom Hearts. We are actually finishing it, and then we will continue into Kingdom Hearts 2. We'll play through Xenoblade first before we get to Kingdom Hearts, but I'm kind of leaning towards doing more of this tomorrow. It's possible that I decide to do the flop block, but like I said, I'm also not trying to steamroll through that, so if I put 2 days between it, great. Because I think Saturday we might end up doing at least 2 gems for the flop block. So I don't want to get too far ahead, but I say that, and then, you know, Saturday we could really do Xenoblade. Reason being, Farm Boyfriend's going to be out of town for the weekend. So it just means me and Max are going to be at the house together because he's going to take Sage with him. So things are going to be like super relaxed around here. So excuse me. So he will be gone, and I will have plenty of time on my hands. It should also be rainy. So yeah, he should be having fun. He's going to go see his family. They're not too terribly far from us, but staying the night there, it's just easier for it to be just him and not trying to bring both dogs in there when they have their own dogs. So like, he's gonna go see his parents. And maybe his sister too. I don't know. I can't remember if she's gonna be there, but I'll be talking with him more about like what all they're planning on doing. The pool's the big thing. Hopefully it's not going to rain on them. It's a heat wave starting, I think, at the end of this week, on the East Coast. Florida in particular, I think, is one of them. So it's going to be hot. I'm not going to be wanting to go outside very much. It will be the minimum required. I'm going to get my 15 minutes of sun. I'm outside with Max. It'll be more than 15, but I always make sure I get 15. Yeah, it'll be nice. And then he'll come back on Sunday. So, we'll see what Sunday will hold for us, but definitely some more Xenoblade this week. I still would like to get back to Kingdom Hearts this week too. I just don't know when exactly I'm going to do that. We might even do that Saturday. I just want to know when I need to hold space. It'll probably be sometime after lunch for me, so you will definitely be awake by that point, Comment. Let's say like 4 o'clock-ish. I feel like that worked out really well with the flop blocks going live at 4. Now that I have my audio fixed too, I'm not going to like sit down at my computer thinking that it's only going to take me 5 minutes. So like 4 o'clock my time, that'll be 1 for you. That'll be plenty. Maybe I'll go live sooner, maybe later. But my goal wouldn't be to dilly-dally around and wait all night like I did today. Took me a little while to kind of get like in the mood for it. I think I had drained myself enough yesterday, and with being up late, was just tired. But yeah, so Kingdom Hearts TBD. I guess what? Today's Thursday, so there really is only Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Or I'm sorry, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. To knock out Kingdom Hearts if I'm going to do it this week. Which I want to. I do want to. We'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. I won't put pen to paper on anything. But I almost pulled up more shiny hunting and solar eclipse today. So that could also be something I pull back out. I should have done that instead of Shield for sure, but I'm glad we did Xenoblade. It's been fun so far, but obviously we're barely into it. So, but it seems like it'll be good. Like I'm enjoying the pace of the game, with the cutscenes and the action. It feels like it's building up. Yeah, I was not happy. You ordered your thesis book today? Yay! It's much, much better. Good. Yeah, it feels like it's, it's not going to end up like going sour necessarily. And to be clear, Kingdom Hearts is not necessarily gone sour. But Kingdom Hearts sure did piss me off. It sure did. But that's a 2002 game for you, I think. That's why some games that I played as a kid, I know for a fact I can never replay. There's also one that I've wanted to replay. It was after Chernobog, which Chernobog was already irritating me. Chernobog was getting obnoxious because you can't see anything with the wings. So to me, it just feels like a really poorly designed boss. He also just hardly has any openings by the time you get to that third phase with him, where it's like you're just kind of swinging blindly. There's not enough of a true pattern to what he's doing to really be able to effectively dodge. Not like unless you want to spend hours and hours and hours learning it. So, yeah, it drove me crazy. And then we went into the enemy gauntlet, and that there was no save point. I couldn't get out. I didn't do the boss for that long, because then we switched gears and we ended up finishing Pokemon Royal yesterday. So we went, I don't know how long with that. But we probably spent like 4 hours trying to get to the end of the game. Maybe. I don't remember how long it was. Then I read everybody a bedtime story. Yes, comment. Let me read everybody a bedtime story again. And I bookmarked, didn't I? Didn't I bookmark something yesterday? I thought I did. Okay. It's fine. I'll bookmark it now. Must have bookmarked something else. Let me see. Did I? Oh, I think I did bookmark something else. Still thinking about those nasty milkshakes. Okay, yeah, let me switch screens for you guys too, because that makes it more fun. Oh, plan to switch it for me too before I put it over here for you guys. Okay. Oops. Whatever. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure it actually looks like it fits for you guys. Let's see. Where do I want to set this controller down? Right here. And then I'm moving my blanket around just a little bit, and then we're gonna scroll through the list again and see which one we want to read. All right, let's pull a couple to the side. I think we'll go for Bird Girl. I hate that breakfast story one. The Owl and the Grasshopper. I kind of like the owl there. Puss in Boots was requested yesterday. The Golden Goose is cunty. Why is that gingerbread? The Dancing Princesses. Chicken Licken. There was a bundle of sticks I passed. We have to do that. It's Pride Month. He has lice, right? I want Disco Spider. Okay, so we have a couple different options. Bundle of Sticks is where we'll start. Bundle of Sticks was 3 minutes. Good night, Petey. Bye. Alrighty. We're gonna start with the Bundle of Sticks. The Bundle of Sticks. Once upon a time, there was a dad who had a family that was just 3 sons and not a single daughter. Those sons were really irritating and noisy too. They never stopped quarreling and fighting and arguing amongst themselves. and it gave the poor old dad a real headache. Nothing he could say or do would make them stop, so he thought and thought about some kind of lesson that he might be able to teach them. One day, the quarreling and fighting and arguing had got to the point where all the noise gave the poor old dad his worst headache ever. He had had enough. So he got one of his sons to bring him a bundle of sticks. The dad pulled out a few little sticks and handed one to each of the sons. Okay, he said, see if you can break it. Easy, said one son, snapping the twig in half. Piece of cake, said the next son as he snapped his twig in half. Piece of twig or cake, said the last son as he snapped the twig in half. Then the dad handed the bundle of twigs to each of his sons, one after the other, and told them to try and break it. They tried everything they could and bashed the bundle over their knees, tried to snap the bundle in half with all their strength, and even jammed the bundle in the door and pulled, but it still didn't break. Right. See, boys, said the dad, smiling. Now, you can see that if you all agree with each other and help each other, you will be as strong as a family. But if you are always fighting and arguing, you won't be any stronger than a single stick in that bundle. And the moral of the story is that together we are stronger. The end. Be who you are for your pride. Anyways, off to the Disco Spider. Also a 3-minute read. This is the tale of Disco Lance, the spider who just loved to dance. It all began quite long ago when Disco bought a radio. And ever since that very day, he'd jig and bop and twist and sway. From morning till quite late at night, it was quite a fantastic sight. He's so cute. But one day, Disco did a jive and slipped into a headfirst dive, which ended in a nasty fall. It really was not good at all. Legs 1 to 7 seemed okay, but 8 was bending the wrong way. Oh. Gar really would love this one. So Mummy rushed him to the doc, who looked at Disco's leg with shock. By Jove, said Doc, leg number 8 does really not look very great. He turned to Disco, did a cough. A cough doesn't rhyme. And said, we'll have to cut it off. I guess it rhymes with coughing off. Damn. And as for dancing, let's just say, this may well be your final day. That's crazy. It looked to all the world from then that Disco would not dance again. But 2 weeks later, while in bed, young Disco called his mom and said, I've now got 7 legs, I know, but I will give my dance a go. I've got a wooden washing peg and carve it, and I'll get a wooden washing peg and carve it into my new leg. What a cutie. And sure enough, I'm pleased to say that ever since that very day, our gutsy little Disco Lance returned to this beloved dance. And as the story goes, they say, he's still dancing to this day. The end. What a great story for, kids that are amputees. Okay, we have the 12 Princesses, we have the Golden Goose, we have Puss in Boots, and we have the Owl and the Grasshopper. Let's go with Puss in Boots. Oh, we also have Bird Girl. Puss in Boots. Once upon a time, an old miller gave his windmill to 2 of his 3 sons, but he gave his cat to his youngest son, David. The cat was called Puss. Being given just a cat didn't seem fair, and David was a bit upset. His 2 brothers were happy with the windmill, but they didn't want David staying with them. David sat under his thinking tree, where he always went to think things through. He thought to himself, Puss and I can live in that little house in the woods. David heard a voice behind him. get me a pair of boots. David looked around, and all he saw was Puss. But he nearly jumped out of his skin when Puss said, "Oh, and I'll need a bag as well as the boots." You can talk? Asked David nervously. Yes, but keep it quiet. Give me the boots and you'll never have to work again. What do you want boots? Asked David. Oh, I fancied a pair, really, answered Puss. Oh, in a bag. If I never have to work, think of all the good I can do for people, thought David. Right, off we go to the shoemaker, he exclaimed. You know what? I'm happy for this spider. That's so funny. Boots for the cat, said the shoemaker. I've never seen a puss in boots before. Also, hold on. I could tell I was about to have to cough, so I was just gonna get a sip of water. This will probably be our last story, maybe one more after this, but definitely no more than that. And a little bag too, please. The boots and the bag were ready for the next morning. Puss pulled on the boots and posed in the mirror. You've never heard the origin of Puss in Boots? I do think that they ended up doing that in like one of the Shrek movies, or like they made a spinoff, or they did something. Didn't they have a Puss in Boots movie? I feel like there is a little bit of an origin story somewhere. But I'm the same way. I don't know it. As David and Puss walked back home, they saw a tree with beautiful ripe apricots. David picked one and it tasted delicious. Also, this is making me think about, there was one, but I don't think it was anything like that. Gotcha. It's also making me think about the Shrek 5 movie that they put that trailer out for. There were like 3 or 4 Puss in Boots movies. LOL. Me forgetting how many they came out with. And then everybody ripped it to shreds, and that one Twitter post had like written the whole plot out, and you immediately never heard anything about it again. Yeah, it's being all reworked because the responses were so bad. Exactly like the Sonic movie. Hopefully it ends up being good. I mean, Shrek has typically been pretty good. Although I haven't seen all of them. Like the fourth, I haven't seen. I think the first 3 I've seen all of. I know I've seen the first 2. But I don't know that I've ever actually seen the 4th one. If I have, I've only seen bits and pieces of it. We could rewatch that. If we ever do watch parties, you know? We could definitely rewatch Shrek movies. That'd be fun. Anyways, back to the story here. Shrek 3 and 4 were kind of mid. Yeah, I know those definitely didn't stand out by comparison. I have no idea, said Puss. Oh wait, as David and Puss walked back home, they saw a tree with beautiful ripe apricots. David picked one and it tasted delicious. I have an idea, said Puss. Pick about 10 of those apricots, please. I've only got claws, you see. Oh, of course, agreed David. Pop them in the bag, please, master, asked Puss. Then I'm going to carry out the first part of my plan. After a little walk, Puss arrived at the king's palace and knocked at the door. The doorkeeper asked, "Who is it?" "I've got something delicious for the king's dinner." The doorkeeper said, "He's in the garden, playing tennis with his daughter." Puss watched the king and his beautiful daughter, the princess Elisetta, finish their tennis match. She'd beaten him again, and the king threw his racket down on the grass. "Your Majesty," began Puss, "I have something in my bag to cheer you up." "Oh, he looks crazy." "Oh," said the king. The king's eyes widened when he saw the apricots. "These were sent to you by my master, Lord Marcus of Carabas. Go back and thank him for his scrumptious gift," said the king. The princess called the butler. "Give this excellent talking cat a glass of our finest milk." Over the next few days, Puss brought more apricots for the king. David was amazed when Puss told him about his imaginary Lord Marcus of Carabas. One day, Puss told David to go to the river for a swim. While he was having a lovely swim, Puss took all of his clothes and hid them behind a bush. Just as clever Puss had expected, the king's carriage came along. As soon as Puss saw the carriage, she cried out, "Your Majesty, my master was swimming and someone stole his clothes." "We can't have that, can we, dear?" he said to Princess Elisetta. "No, Daddy, he sent us all these delicious apricots, so we have to do something," she replied. The princess went back to the palace, picked out some fine clothes, and told the butler to take them back to the river. The butler handed Puss the clothes. Puss told the butler to go back to the palace to tell the king and Princess Elisetta that her master, the Marquis of Carabas, would be honored to have their company for tea. David was now dressed in such magnificent clothes that he looked like a prince. "I don't think they'll like our little house in the woods, Puss," he said. "I have a plan, master. Follow me." They came to a field where harvesters were working. Harvesters, the king and Princess Elisetta are coming, and just say the fields belong to Marquis of Carabas. Now, a giant had a castle nearby, but he was on holiday, so David and Puss slipped inside. The king's cottage drove by, and the king asked the harvesters whose fields they were. They told him, "The Marquis of Carabas." He was very pleased. The king and Princess Elisetta arrived at the castle, and Puss went out and said, "Your Majesties, welcome to the home of our master, the Marquis of Carabas." And in they all went. The minute David and Princess Elisetta looked at each other, and the minute David and Princess Elisetta looked at each other, they fell in love. The king was very impressed with the castle and asked David if he would like to come to the palace to play tennis. It wasn't long until the king realized the couple were very much in love and had agreed they should marry. This is crazy, by the way. "Got any plans for the future?" asked the king. We will buy the windmill so everyone in the village can have free bread forever, and lots of fruit from our trees," continued David. "Keep some apricots for me, won't you?" begged the king. "What about you?" David asked Puss. "Plenty of fun and games ahead for me," said Puss with a wink. Soon, David and the princess were married, and they lived happily ever after. The end. You got a cat gifted to you, and then in the long run, yeah, it was all over the place. But ultimately, I guess it was all about the cat. How long was Bird Girl in terms of a read? 8 minutes. Honestly, that feels a little too long. Be so real with y'all. Do I have anything that's like real short? Yeah, because that one felt too long. The grasshopper one's pretty short. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. I'm going to bookmark the Bird Girl. We'll read The Owl and the Grasshopper, and then we'll end things here. Alrighty, good night, Seraph. Bird Girls versus Horse Girls. The Owl and the Grasshopper. Now, you probably already know that owls usually spend their daytimes fast asleep. But as soon as it gets dark out, they come from their roosts with a ooh, 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 to hunt for their favorite foods, like insects, frogs, and mice. Once upon a time, there was a certain owl who had got very bad-tempered in her old age. She really didn't like it one bit if any noises disturbed her daily sleeps. One sunny afternoon, she was having a lovely sleep in her roost inside a hollow tree when something woke her up. It was actually a happy grasshopper song, which sounds a bit like chirping, but to her, it sounded awful. She popped her head out of the hole in the tree and immediately saw the grasshopper who was making all the noise. "Go away at once," she ordered the grasshopper. please have some manners and let an old owl sleep in peace. The grasshopper stopped his chirping for a moment and said that he had every right to chirp where he liked. After all, that's what grasshoppers do. So he started chirping again, only this time even more loudly than before. The old owl knew that it was probably not a good idea to get into an argument with the grasshopper. It was daytime after all, and she couldn't see him that well, as owls' eyes work best at night. Then she suddenly had an idea. "Well, lovely cricket," she said in a kind voice, "I suppose I'm wide awake now, and do you know, after a little while, your chirping is starting to sound quite beautiful to me, so I shall perch here and enjoy your lovely singing. Oh, I've just remembered that here in my hollow tree I've got some delicious nectar. I believe it will make you sing even more beautifully than any grasshopper who's ever lived. Why don't you try and pop up here and have a little taste?" Oh dear, the foolish grasshopper believed every word, and he was very flattered to think his singing might be more beautiful than any other grasshopper. So, with a couple of hops, he was right next to the old owl. Now, of course, she could very clearly, and with one quick movement, she gobbled him up. And the moral of the story is that you shouldn't always believe flattery, as there may be a hidden reason for it. The end. That is crazy. Now, to be fair, munch, munch, crunch, crunch, you became her lunch. I feel like that's a dark one to end on, so we are actually going to go to Bird Girl. Bird Girl. I'm the grasshopper. Life, me, the grasshopper. Life, the owl. Bird Girl. Oh, Kia. Kia was 9 and lived with her mom and dad in a very small town. Most of the houses were gray and small and had tiny gardens where not many flowers grew. She'd only been at her new school for a few days, so she hadn't made any new friends yet. Kia loved birds. All birds. Sorry, I'm a fraud, I'm still here, but Kia loved birds, all birds. Sometimes she wished that she had been a bird instead of a little girl. An old lady lived next door, and Kia was so happy to help her out by feeding her Birdiger? The old lady had some beautiful pictures of birds on the wall. Kia loved looking at them, wondering what their lives were like, how they sang, or even if they just squawked. One day, after school, she was at the old lady's house, and she couldn't take her eyes off a picture of a bird that looked like a large parrot with bright orange feathers under its wings. A voice said, "It's funny you should look at that picture. That bird is called a Kia. They're from New Zealand, on the other side of the world. Some people call them naughty parrots." "Wow, really?" said Kia. "Naughty parrots sound like fun." She looked around, but the old lady was fast asleep in her chair. "Who's that?" whispered Kia. "Budgies and parrots are related, you see, so I know quite a lot about that branch of our family." Kia looked up, and the budgie hopped up on a perch and rang its little bell and then seemed to wink at her. "Did you just say something?" asked Kia. "I knew you were the right sort of girl the first time I saw you," said the budgie. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Am I talking to a budgie? I must be dreaming. I know what birds are saying and can even feel what they're thinking. Or you know what birds are saying and can even feel what they're thinking. Not many girls are like you," said the budgie. "You can talk?" said Kia. "Well, budgies are known for it," said the budgie. "She does have a magical bob." Yes, but actually talking, saying proper things and not just, who's a pretty boy then? What am I thinking now? Said the budgie. Then I'm about to say sometimes I wish I was a bird and then I could just fly around in the air as free as a bird, said the budgie. When you come back tomorrow, can you bring some grapes? Said Kia. See, told you. You're a real bird girl, said Budgie. And I think it's time I told you of a special magic spell. Close your eyes. Kia closed her eyes. Suddenly, some magical words came into her mind. They were a mixture of singing in the most beautiful bird song. Her face lit up with a huge smile. Now, close your eyes again. Whisper those words and see what happens, said the budgie. Kia did, and the next thing she knew, she opened her eyes and gasped. She was fluttering gently in the air. She flew up to a mirror and saw a beautiful little yellow bird with a red beak and green wings looking back at her. That jungle bird is your bird shape, said the budgie. And when you need to, just whisper those magic words. Then, to turn back to a little girl, just whistle 3 times. Kia whistled, and she was back to human shape again. Wow, that was just amazing, gasped Kia. Tomorrow, please bring grapes, said Kia. The budgie happily rang its little bell, and Kia went off home. The next day, her class at school went to visit the local zoo. All the kids were really excited, but Kia was the most excited of all as she planned to spend as much time as possible at the birdhouse. The group of birds went all around the zoo looking at the animals. Kia watched a polar bear splash around in its pool, and suddenly a robin landed on a fence right next to her. Press 3 in chat to whistle and turn into a human again. Also, thank you, Caleb. Oh, that bird is really cute. It's just a big puffball. That's not a robin. That is not a robin. I mean, that's a plump robin. The robin looked at her with its bright little eyes, and suddenly Kia understood what the robin was telling her. Over in the birdhouse was a new arrival that badly needed a friend. Kia skipped over to the birdhouse and couldn't believe her eyes. So many different kinds of birds, all happily chattering away, and some even imagining that they were back in their homes far, far away. It ate all the slugs. Finally, she came to a cage and was amazed to see a very beautiful but unhappy looking bird that looked exactly like her jungle bird shape. She thought quickly and whispered her magic spell. Instantly, she found herself inside the cage, perched right next to the jungle bird. That must have scared the shit out of that bird for sure. The jungle bird was so surprised it nearly fell backwards. Then, told her how lonely it was, with no other jungle birds to talk to. The jungle bird told her all about its homeland and all the amazing trees and butterflies that live there. Kia was entranced. Then, the zookeeper walked past and saw 2 jungle birds in the cage. There's something funny going on here. Yeah, where did the other one come from? Soon, the zookeeper came back with the head bird keeper, but by then, Kia was back in human form, standing outside the cage. The bird keeper said, "Seen another jungle bird in the cage?" Kia said, "No, I can't tell a fib. I haven't seen another jungle bird in there." Next thing, the jungle bird started pecking hungrily at its food. The bird has hardly eaten anything since it came here a few days ago, and we were getting worried. "Seems to like you," said the bird keeper. "Maybe if I come back every day as a helper, the poor jungle bird might cheer up and start eating properly," said Kia. Right, Kia did not lie. She didn't. Could you imagine if that was in the book? No fibs here. She didn't lie. She didn't. "Don't see why not," said the bird keeper. "In fact, that's a very good idea." This is a Honkai. Right. "See you tomorrow then." She winked at the jungle bird, and the jungle bird winked right back. the end. And that is where we're going to end things for tonight. So, thank you guys for coming to hang out. As always, it's been a blast. Tonight was a little all over the place with doing 3 different games, but it was a lot of fun still. I still feel like I'm recovering from the Kingdom Hearts bashing that I got. So doubtful that we'll be playing that tomorrow. But Xenoblade is definitely the most likely. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated on when I go live as usual. But until then, bye.